What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video. The Lions win 31-9 and head into the playoffs as the #1 seed in the NFC, getting a bye, securing home field advantage for the rest of the playoffs. It was a beautiful day to be a Lions fan. Y'all see I got my Lions coat on. I'm ready to go. I really think we got a real chance to win the Super Bowl this year. And it's crazy to say that because, you know, as a Lions fan, it's been rough. Like, it's been some rough times. We literally had a season where we went 0-16. We went defeated, not undefeated. We went defeated as a team. And to go from that to, you know, bringing in Dan Campbell, complete culture change, complete culture. He brought in a culture. We didn't even really have one. He brought in a culture, you know, one where, you know, we have a team identity now. And because of that, we've been able to have a lot of success. We won the NFC North last year. Now we're back-to-back NFC North champs, and we're the number one team in the NFC. So this is a great season, and I hope we can finish it off and win the Super Bowl. But let's get into the actual content of the video. My playoff predictions, who I think will make a playoff push this year in the NFL, who I think will be in the Super Bowl, and who I ultimately think will win the Super Bowl. So, like I said earlier, I do believe in the Lions. I do believe we have the team to get it done, especially after that win yesterday. Like I said, Lions beat the Vikings 31-9 at home. It was a great team win, and the beauty of it was that with a defense as banged up and as injured as the Lions defense is, for them to hold the Vikings to just 9 points with the type of weapons that they have, or the weapon that they have, Justin Jefferson being the best receiver in the whole entire league, the fact that they was able to shut him down. I know a lot of people have been saying Sam Darnold did it. Well, Sam Darnold was facing a tough defense. That's why he wasn't able to get the ball to Justin Jefferson on time and on target. It wasn't like, you know, Sam Darnold just woke up and decided not to play football. You know what I mean? He went against a stellar defense who shut him down and was able to be blanketed coverage on Justin Jefferson. So give the Lions corners their credit. Give Amik Robertson his credit. He was the one tasked with guarding Jefferson for the majority of the game. So give them their credit. That was a beautiful win. And that win really let me know the type of team that we have with the Lions. That let me know that no matter who's on the field, they are a well-coached team. That is a machine that Aaron Glenn has built, the defensive coordinator. That's a machine he's built, and that's one that's a well-oiled machine. Something that's, you know, no matter who's at the helm, who's, you know, the pieces within the machine is still gonna run like a well-oiled machine that it is. And that's what you got when you look at the Lions defense. Offensively, Jahmyr Gibbs, 4-touchdown game. He went crazy. The fact that he's still such a young player lets you know, like, man, we're gonna be good for a long time as long as we keep him happy and keep him on the team. Because he can, you know, if he gets any sliver of daylight, he's taking it to the house. And it's nothing you can do about it. He's too quick, too fast, too agile. He can stop and start. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's just a spoil of riches when you look at the Lions. And that's why I say I really do believe we can get to the Super Bowl, because the other NFC teams, the only other NFC team with the level of talent that I believe to match us would be the Eagles. That would be a tough matchup, and that's one of the teams I think will make a push this year in the playoffs. I do believe the Eagles will make it to the NFC Championship game against us. I believe their first game is against, who do they play? The Eagles' first game is either the Rams, it's the Rams or the Buccaneers, I think. I could be wrong on both of those though. Whoever they play though, I know I looked at the game and I was like, man, they're not gonna lose that game. So hopefully they do. As a Lions fan, I would love to see the Eagles lose, so it would be an easier path for us. But I believe we'll see the Eagles in the NFC Championship because of the talent that they have. Saquon Barkley, 2,000-yard season. He's one of only a select few people to ever have 2,000 yards rushing in the NFL. So that's a blessing, and he's having a great year. They have plenty of weapons at the receiver position, and their defense is good. So the Eagles will be a tough task for the Lions. So that's my NFC Championship prediction, Lions versus Eagles. I believe the Lions will win that game and make it to the Super Bowl for the NFC side. Now let's look at the AFC side. You got the Chiefs, the juggernaut, the back-to-back champions, and then you got the Bills. Those are the two teams, and I'll say the Ravens as well. The Bills, Chiefs, and Ravens are the three teams that have a chance at winning it all this year. I don't think anyone else in the AFC, of course in the NFC you got the Lions and the Eagles, but Bills, Chiefs, Ravens are the three teams that I think actually could come out of the AFC this year to face the Lions. Out of those three, we all know there's one man who knows how to win, and his name is Patrick Mahomes. So with, as much as I hate the Chiefs, as much as I would love to see somebody else come out of the AFC, they went 15-1. They went 16. No, yeah, they just went 15-2. Probably could have went 16-1. They threw the last game because they didn't want to see the Bengals. And I saw Bengals fans complaining about that, but if y'all would have played better, y'all wouldn't have had to rely on another team winning or losing to get in. So the Chiefs, they didn't want to play their starters. They decided to go ahead and let their backups in, and they got blasted by the Broncos. But it didn't matter because they already sold up the number one seed in the AFC. So with that being said, the Chiefs went 15-2, and Patrick Mahomes really didn't play that well. Patrick Mahomes didn't even make the Pro Bowl this year, and they went 15-2. So imagine once he gets activated in the playoffs, because Patrick Mahomes is a playoff player. He's gonna come and show up and show out in the big moments. That's what's gotten him to the level that he is now, the MVPs, the Super Bowl rings. He wouldn't have got that without showing up in big moments. He's been here before many a times, and he will be here again over and over. So there's nobody I trust more in the NFL to get a team to the Super Bowl than Patrick Mahomes. So with that being said, I just can't see anyone else coming out of the AFC. I love Lamar Jackson. I believe he's the MVP this year for the third time, but it's just not going to be enough. The Bills, they got a really good team too. Josh Allen's having an MVP year himself, even though I don't think he should win. He's having a great season too, but nobody's going to beat the Chiefs. Like, let's be honest. Nobody's coming out of the AFC beating the Chiefs. So I think it'll be a Chiefs-Lions Super Bowl. The Chiefs are going to be looking to three-peat. I don't think that's ever been done in the NFL, so that would be insanity. If they were able to three-peat, Patrick Mahomes is easily the best player of all time. Like, just off of that alone, that feature alone in the NFL, I don't think people really understand how hard it is to go back-to-back. How hard it is to win a Super Bowl. You went back-to-back winning Super Bowls. Now you're trying to three-peat, and now you got an actual chance. You went 15-2, the number one seed. You got a real chance to three-peat. Like, this is insanity what we're seeing from Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. This is a true definition of a dynasty. So that is going to be a real tall task for the Lions in the Super Bowl. God willing that they make it there to see him. With that being said, though, I know I'm a homer. I know people are going to say I'm biased for this. I got the Lions winning the Super Bowl. I believe in Dan Campbell. I believe in our team and the identity that we have. We're going for it on fourth down. We're going to be aggressive. We're running the ball through your face. We're playing man coverage on defense. Like, what you're going to get when you play us, and you still can't stop it. That's the best teams are able to do that. When you know what you're going to get from them and you still can't stop it, that's when you got a really, really good team, and that's when you got a real chance to win it all. So I believe the Lions will win the Super Bowl against the Chiefs. It's hard for me to bet against Patrick Mahomes. That's why I got him going all the way to the Super Bowl, but I'm going to have to give it to us, man. I got the Lions winning it all. So that's my Super Bowl prediction. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. Let me know who you think is going to be good this year in the playoffs and who's going to make a run. With that being said, I'm out. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe.